Here is question number 1.255 from Eurodoc from Dynamics of Solid Body. And in this question it is given that a spool of thread wound on it is placed on an inclined smooth plane set at an angle alpha equal to 30 degrees to the horizontal. The free end of the thread is attached to the wall as shown in the figure. The mass of the spool is m equal to 200 gram. Its moment of inertia relative to its own axis I equal to 0.45 gram square meter. The radius of the wound thread layer is r equal to 3 centimeter. Find the acceleration of the spool axis. So let's solve this question. So from the given diagram, as the weight force mg will act downward, as this angle is alpha, so this angle must be alpha. So the component of mg will be mg cos theta act in this direction, mg cos alpha, and mg sin alpha will act in this direction. Let T is the tension of the string, and linear acceleration is SCM, which is directed downwards, and its angular acceleration is alpha, and omega is the angular velocity of the spool. So first we will solve this question by general approach. General approach. In general approach, we'll consider the force equation along inclined plane. The force equation along inclined plane. So force equation along inclined plane will be mass into velocity of center of mass. Acceleration of center of mass means MACM will be equal to mg sin alpha, because mg sin alpha is directed in the direction of acceleration minus its opposite force. Opposite force is directed as t. So let this is equation number 1. Now we will consider the torque about center of mass. Torque about center of mass will be T into R, because T is the tension of the string, it is one type of force, and its distance is R. T into R will be equal to I into alpha. For no slipping condition, SCM means acceleration of center of mass will be equal to R alpha. So let this is our equation number 2, and this is our equation number 3. So from equation number 2, we can write T into R is equal to I alpha, which is equal to I A divided by R. So we can write T equal to IA divided by R square. So let this is our equation number 4. Now we will substitute the value of T from equation number 4 to our equation number 1. Now our equation number 1 will become MACM equal to mg sin alpha minus T. Now value of T is equal to IA divided by R square. Now we will collect all the acceleration terms in one side. We collect all the acceleration terms in one side, then our equation will become MACM plus IACM divided by R square. This is ACM will be equal to mg sin alpha. Now we can take M as common. If we take ACM as common, then we will get M plus I divided by R square into ACM will be equal to mg sin alpha. Now this m, not m. So our ACM will be equal to, so if we calculate this term, then we will get this will be r square, and in numerator will be I plus m r square into ACM equal to mg sin alpha. Now our acceleration of center of mass will become mg r square sin alpha divided by I plus mr square. So this is our acceleration of center of mass of the system. We can also solve this question by different methods. So in different methods, we're taking a different method, method 2. In method 2, we'll use the help of IAR with the help of instantaneous axis of rotation, means IAR. Torque about IAR. Torque about instantaneous axis of rotation IAR point P, because P is here representing the point of instantaneous axis of rotation. So now the force mg sin theta is the force which is passing through the center of the mass, and its distance from the instantaneous axis of rotation is equal to r, means radius of the spool. So you can write mg sin alpha into its distance r will be equal to moment of inertia of the cylinder about its instantaneous axis of rotation. So moment of inertia of the spool about its instantaneous axis of rotation equal to I plus m r square, because m is the mass of the spool into, and it will be multiplied by alpha. From this equation we can find the value of alpha as alpha equal to mgr divided by mgr sin alpha divided by I plus m r square. Now for finding the acceleration, linear acceleration of the center of mass, ACM will be equal to r into alpha. So if we substitute the value of alpha in this equation, then we will get ACM, acceleration of center of mass, will be mg r square sin alpha divided by I plus m r square. So this is the required value of center of mass in method 2. Now we can verify that the result in both method 1, means general method, and method 2 both are same.